Uh, Ring, hello?
Hi, is Chris there?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Chris, my name is Marcus. I was giving you a call about your house on Main Street. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, what about it?
I was just calling to see if you'd ever be interested in selling that place.
I mean, of course, for the right price.
All right, do you have any sort of price in mind?
Well, I haven't, actually, no.
Okay, fair enough. Is that place a rental or are you living in it?
Well, it's actually vacant.
Oh, it's vacant right now. Okay, how long has it been vacant for?
It's been 2 months.
2 months. Okay, so you had a tenant living there before that?
Yeah.
All right. What? Why did you? Why'd they leave? Did they find a new place or what?
Well, it's actually a friend of mine, and they got a new house.
Oh, cool. Right on. Okay. Well, let me ask you, Chris. Let's say we gave you a price that was good for you and all that kind of stuff. Is there any work that we would need to do in order to move a new person in there?
Well, I'm actually working on it now, as of the moment.
Cool. What are you doing to it?
Changing roof, windows, probably kitchen, if I have money.
So you're changing the you're putting on a brand new roof.
Yeah.
Nice. What's that costing you?
Well, I'm still buying new stuff
All right.
just to change.
What? And you're replacing all of the windows. You said too.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Well, Chris, what about this? What if we could, save you all of that money so you don't have to put any time or effort into it, and we could just buy the house as is, as it sits right now. How does that sound?
Well, okay. Well, if the numbers will be good, why not?
All right. Cool. Now let me ask you. If we were to make you an offer that was good to you, is there anything stopping you from, signing an agreement with us, in the next couple of days if, we came up with something?
Well, actually, no. Well, as long as a good numbers will do.
Okay. Well, Chris, how about this? My manager and I are going to go ahead and run the numbers on this place, see exactly what I think that we could offer you. So you pretty much have no idea of what you would want for it. Do you have any idea what, houses in the neighborhood are going for or anything like that?
No, not exactly.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I would definitely like to give you an accurate number. So, I'm going to, run the numbers on it and look at some comps and, see what we can rent it for, that kind of stuff. And my manager and I will take a look at it and, come up with a number. And then I should be able to reach back out to you either, probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Does that work for you?
Yeah, of course.
All right, perfect. And Chris, this is the best callback number for you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Chris. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my thing on this property on Main Street, and then I'll give you a call here probably tomorrow at at some point midday. Okay.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
All right, Chris. Well, I appreciate your time. You have a good one. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, how do you think I did on that call?
It's actually very good. The questions that they've been asking is actually pretty much specific, especially on that part wherein I just mentioned vacant. Um, he didn't ask that question wherein I didn't come into my mind where how's the roof so far? So I think you were trying to check if you were just if I'm just you know I'm doing some. Is this a brand new roof, or was just you were just trying to, make up some stuff?
Yeah.
There are two things for a new roof, right? I mean, for roofing.
So what I always try to do if someone tells me, "Oh, I'm currently working on it," or I replaced the roof. Oh, okay. How much did that cost you? Oh, well, I actually haven't done it yet. People bullshit you all day, dude. They're gonna tell you things that
They change it, but it's not.
Well, no, they tell you things that they want to hear. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing so much to it, man. And then I asked you, and you're like, oh, well, I actually haven't fucking done anything yet. You know? So then you like to put into their head, well, hey, what if you didn't have to do anything and we can give you some money? You could fucking be out of it in a week. Like, wouldn't that be great? You know? So this person that you're talking to doesn't have to take all this time and energy and effort just to sell a house, and they're not like a professional remodeler or property manager or investor, that kind of thing. So you always want to verify exactly what they're telling you. And obviously I have a ton of experience asking these types of questions, so it comes off very smoothly for me. But for you, you just need to start practicing asking those questions that aren't necessarily on the script, but that will put you in an advantageous position for negotiation. Because if you put yourself in a good place, then you put me in an even better place, right? And your whole job is setting me up so I can knock them down, you know? So when you ask these questions like, oh, you know, have you done the roof yet? Oh, well, how far along are you on the remodel? Wouldn't it be better if you didn't have to spend any money and you could just go on with your life? You know, so just asking questions like that, you have to get used to doing that. You know, so that's something that's kind of why I asked the questions the way that I did. And, you know, we got a timeline, right? We got the work that it needs. His motivation is money, obviously. It didn't sound like you had any other real motivation besides that. And the property's vacant, so obviously he has an urgency to either sell it or remodel it. So, you know, that's, I guess, his motivation, but there wasn't a high motivation there. But that's why I want you to kind of get from these scripting calls that you and I do when I'm playing the caller, so that you can start conversating in the same kind of way that I do with these people. Because I'm going to sit on the phone all day today, and I bet I'll get 4 or 5 leads today. I bet that I will. You know, and you're going to be on the phone same, and you might get 1 or 2. And I'm not telling you that to be mean to you, but like, we need to get you better than me at calling. So that's why we're scripting this way. Okay. So.
All right, what about the offering of? Sorry.
Go ahead.
You know, getting as is. Would that be better? Let's say that guy's in the middle of something or doing anything else on the house. So would that be okay? Just to, hey, so you can actually just stop and we can just buy it as is. So or just let them finish.
No, dude. Everything that needs to be worked on a house, the less they do, the lower price we can offer them. And that's our whole goal, is making them a low offer and having them accept it. You know, so, you know, let's say we offer him, you know, 40 grand or something, right? And after he does a new roof and he remodels the kitchen and he does XYZ, he wants like 80 grand. You know.
So what happened?
Yeah, so that's like near double the price, you know, because he wants to be paid like a contractor even though he's not, and the work probably looks like shit. He still wants to make money from spending all this time on it. So that's why you want to phrase it in that exact way, like, well, wouldn't you rather just walk away from the property and not have to do any of that work? I mean, who likes swinging a hammer, you know? Some fucking stupid joke like that, you know? Like, I've said dumbest shit to people, and they're like, what are you fucking talking about, bro? You know, like, I can literally hear how fucking uncomfortable they are on the phone, you know? But, you know, I try not to do that anymore, but sometimes I will make someone uncomfortable by asking a question. But, like, I don't care. You talk to hundreds of people a day. Like, who cares if you make a few people uncomfortable, or you ask dumb questions and you feel dumb? Like, who cares? This whole thing is about learning, and part of learning is failing. So the more we fail, the better we get, right? So that's what I really want you to hone in on. Okay, so I need you to produce 10 leads this week, no less. So we cannot continue to have, I can't look right now, but I can't continue to have, you know, weeks of 1 or 2 leads. No point. You know, I could go spend the money on something else and have that produce leads for me, you know. Because right now, Bailey and I are looking at either just buying leads, which is about $300 a lead, sending mailers, which is like $5,000 a month, or doing Google ads, which is like $3,000 a month. So we're going to pick up one more of those revenue streams, here in the next month or so. But if this one, which hasn't produced anything in 4 months, almost maybe 5 since November, right? So if it hasn't produced anything, we can't continue to do it. So if you're not bringing in 10 leads a week, we have some major issues. So I need you to focus on doing that. That needs to be your primary focus. So that's 10 leads a week, 2 leads a day. And I'm not talking about bullshit, call me back in fucking 6 months because, I said yes to your question. People that want to sell, because I know there is motivated sellers on these lists. We just need to find them, okay? So, get through the calls quick. If they want to sell, fucking ask the right questions, do the active listening, do all that kind of stuff so that, we can get all the information we need, but we need 10 leads a week. No more fucking around with that, okay? So 10 a week. Otherwise, we'll find someone that can get us 10 a week. That's the position that we're in because it's February now. And I think you've brought in like 7 or 8 in the last 5 or 6 weeks. So it doesn't do anything for me. So just trying to be transparent with you, Chris, so that you know the position that you're in and the position that I'm in. Okay? All right, dude. Well, go ahead and get started. Use these calls, you know what I mean, for what they're worth, and try to take what we talk about and utilize it on the phone, okay?
Yeah. Same thing. An hour didn't change.
Every hour, bro. Yeah.
Copy.
Every hour we want to change it. It's late enough now where you could call Fresno too. And I'll be calling Indiana, then I'll be rotating to Louisville and Fresno as well. So I'll be doing the exact same thing that you're doing, okay?
All right.
All right, buddy. Have a good day, okay?
Have a good day. Thanks.
That was scripting for February 10th. Active listening, having a conversation with these people. That's what you want. Other than that, go kill it to you guys.